Hey, truth seekers, good people of the world. I want to do a quick video post documenting the continued coding of the deaths of celebrities. 2 days in a row, we've been giving headlines of dead celebrities. Today, it's Lorena Rojas. Yesterday, it was, Lesley Gore, who sung the hit song way back in the day, "It's My Party and I'll Cry If I Want to." Both of these deaths are blamed on cancer, and I want to go through the curiosities of both of them. Starting with Lorena Rojas, who just turned 44 on February 10th. And this number has much to do with death and cancer. She was a soap opera star, very popular in Mexico, Latin America. The word kill was simple English gematria using the English alphabet sums to 44. And just look at how that 11-9 is coded into it. Even the 12-12, we're seeing a lot of 12 lately. 12 times 12 equals 144. If you write out the word 44 and sum it in simple English gematria, it sums to 144. And think about how 40 is spelled funny. It doesn't have the U like 4. It doesn't really make sense. These are things I always asked my teacher as a kid, and they could never explain it. They didn't know themselves. But what I'm saying is I think the reason is because of this gematria and that our alphabet is based on it. Further proof, look at the word cancer. What do we think of when we think of cancer? We think of death or the threat of death, something that kills. And look, it has the kill gematria. If you watch the movie Haunting in Connecticut, the premise is the boy is dying from cancer. In the beginning of the movie, they show him going in the radiation machine. And on the side of the machine is a giant 44. You can't miss it. Later in the film, you find out they live in a haunted house, and the address of the home is also 44. E. coli equals 44. Hepatitis equals 44. So many things that are bad equal 44. The name Lorena Rojas with Pythagorean gematria sums to 47. That's a very significant number we talk about much. 47. She's got it in the Pythagorean name gematria. What she also has is a life number of 21, a number that is coming up a lot lately. This theme seemed to have started the day before the Super Bowl when Bobby and Whitney's daughter at the age of 21 was found unconscious in a bathtub not breathing. Since then, on the day of the Super Bowl, it was the 21st pass by Russell Wilson that was intercepted by number 21 on the date 2/1 for February 1st. Then this same man who made the interception was used at the Grammys to intercept the envelope that then was awarded to Beck. Beck sums to 21 with simple English gematria, and it was his 12th studio album. Think of 12 and 21. This stuff is no coincidence. It was the first time all season Malcolm Butler was on the goal line. The first time all season. And it was also the first time all season that the Seahawks passed on the 1-yard line. 2 firsts for the game-winning play of the Super Bowl. Are you kidding me? It's because there's a conspiracy going on ran by Zionists, false Jews, synagogue of Satan, and they are numerologists. And all their doings, from the Super Bowl to the Grammys to the deaths of celebrities, are their doings. It's orchestrated. In my mind, I imagine they have a giant bulletin board with their numerology and everything planned out. And as the days go by, they just execute their operations as planned. And maybe they fill in the holes as they go. You know, maybe a Lorena Rojas is picked days, months in advance. I don't know. But this is what we're trying to uncover, and I'm showing how they continue to do it by the numbers. So check this out. She just turned 44 on February 10th. The numerology of that date was 27. And just think about what you know with 27 and death. The majority of the rock stars who've died at the age of 27 have life numbers of 27 or 28. I did a written post and I broke this down. So many have 27 and 28. Kurt Cobain has a life number of 27, died at 27. That's a very recent example. Further, In many of these celebrity deaths, which look like homicides, the number 33 is involved. And in this case, I don't see any major connections. Perhaps if I research more, I'd find something. But she did die on the 16th day. The word 16 has a Pythagorean gematria. There's only one other number when you write it out that sums to 33, and that is 90. That's the year her professional career of modeling and acting began. 1990, 90. 33 with Pythagorean gematria. So R.I.P. Lorena Rojas. I'm sure a lot of people are going to miss her. Yesterday, one of my mother's favorites died. When I was growing up, I heard this song a lot. My mom really liked it. When it was released, my mom was just a little teenager herself. She was born in 52, so look, she was just 11 when this came out. Probably singing along to it on the radio way back when. So, let's get into it. First of all, the song she's known for, her hit song, was recorded March 30th. Just think about that date, Truth Seeker. 3:30. Do you see the 3-3? And the numerology of this day is 3 plus 30 plus 63 for the year 63. 3 plus 30 plus 63 is 96, like the word Freemason, like the word Satanism, even the word knowledge. And if you look up one of the definitions of Satan and Lucifer, it does have to do with light and knowledge. So you see how all this gematria ties together, and it makes me wonder what the elites really know about God. And perhaps there's a greater reason behind all of these celebrity deaths and murders that appear to be some sort of ritualistic sacrifices. So let's get into the information that was released after her death. Here's AP. Right from AP, they had to throw in the number 33 right away. She was with her partner 33 years. And it said she died from lung cancer. The word cancer was simple English gematria, sums to 44. We just talked about that with Lorena Rojas. Lung cancer with Pythagorean gematria, where we reduce and add, also sums to 44. Her song, It's My Party, has the coding of 49. And Truth Seeker, what this makes me think is heads up for tomorrow, February 18th. That's the 49th day of the year. Also heads up February 22nd. That's the 53rd day of the year. Plus it's 222. 49 and 53, and I'd say 21 seem to be the three most heavily coded numbers at this moment in history. What it all means, I cannot tell you. I'm a student as much as a teacher. I'm trying to put it all together, but it seems that it does all connect like a puzzle. How to fully read the puzzle, I am yet to uncover myself, but it's a work in progress. So what I say for now is pay attention for tomorrow, February 18th, the 49th day of the year, and February 22nd, the 53rd. As for her name, Lesley, with Pythagorean gematria S exception, it is 33. In Truth Seeker here, I'll do something I've never done before on this video blog. I teach it on my written blog. I should have taught it in my gematria lesson. But this Pythagorean gematria S exception, look at this. What we're going to do here is we're just going to write out all of the letters. So L is 12, E is 5, S is 19, we're spelling Leslie, L is 12, E is 5, Y is 25. If you add each of these numbers, it will sum to 33. Let's do it. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 5 is 8, plus 1 is 9, plus 9 is 18, plus 1 is 19, plus 2 is 21, plus 5 is 26, plus 2 is 28, plus 5 is 33. So Pythagorean S exception is the same as writing out each letter and then adding them all. It will always sum to the same thing. And if you think about it deeply, you'll see why that is. The name Gore has a Pythagorean gematria of 27. 33, 27. That's 3 times 11, 3 times 9. So in a way, it's kind of like 9 and 11, 33, 27. And we find this coding so much in deaths. Michael, 33. Brown, 27. The Michael Brown shooting was all full of 33. Once upon a time, I made a video before the police officer's name was released. Remember, go way back. They didn't say the name of the officer for days. But I made a video post saying, watch, his name will sum to 33 with this Pythagorean gematria, and sure enough it did. His name was Darren. Darren sums to 33. All right, moving on. She was born Goldstein, Jewish name, often name was Zionist. It has the important gematria of 42, meaning of life number. Just like Tom Cruise's real last name, Mopather, sums to 42. The name Tom Cruise sums to 42 as well. Just like his real last name, Mopather. Imagine if his name was Tom Mopather. Do you think he'd be as cool? Maybe so. So we were just talking about 27 with the death of the last woman, Lorena Rojas. The Lesley Gore herself has a life number of 27. Another 27 found. Lesley Gore, life number of 27, possibly fateful. She was born also on a date that also has numerology of 53. Another number we just talked about that's getting coded a lot. She recorded her hit song, It's My Party and I'll Cry If I Want To, at the age of 16. There we are with 16 again. 16 sums to 33. And she died on a date with 33 numerology. And silly me, so did the last woman, Lorena Rojas. They both died on dates with 33 numerology. Isn't it something, Truth Seeker? Supposedly they both died from cancer on the date with all this coded numerology, and the two of them had very similar life numbers. And Truth Seekers, I just want to show you stuff. People who are watching my video blog are now applying the skills. The person who sent me this is someone who was intimidated by the numbers at first, was a skeptic, but has since become more confident by using things such as gematrix.org. And now she is doing the calculations herself and finding things. She found out that the owner's name was the same as the company he started, had connections in simple English gematria and Jewish gematria. So again, here was another recent death. The founder of Nutella on Valentine's Day, something that started out as a chocolate treat. Think about chocolates and Valentine's Day. These connections are everywhere. I didn't even do a post on this, but a fellow Truth Seeker did. So Truth Seeker, my point is, you can take these skills and you can apply them yourselves. You can do this. This person who did this, they thought they couldn't do this at first. But look at them now. You know? Very cool. You can read all this on my written blog. They also sent me this article. I did a post on Kurt Vonnegut Jr., who once upon a time was my favorite author. His name sums to 113 with Pythagorean gematria. And here's this recent headline from 33 years ago. 82 to 2015. 82 is a number that's been coded a lot lately. Al Gore's assistant died this past weekend at the age of 82. Another thing we could have talked about. We talked about Bob Simon. I did a video post on that. Please watch it if you haven't watched it already. It's even better than this video. We talked about Dean Smith, Michael Jordan, and all the curiosities there. He won his national championship in 93. His name summed to 93. On and on. On that same day, Billy Casper died, who had the exact same life numbers as Dean Smith. Unreal stuff. And this past weekend, we were given lots of headlines about deaths having to do with Christianity versus Islam. The word apocalypse sums to 113. Recently, ISIS had a burned alive in hyphens. Burned alive sums to 113, just like apocalypse. And supposedly this weekend, they beheaded 21 people. Photo ops. We're going to go to war with a photo op, Truth Seeker, again. Man, look at this. I'm talking about the number 16. Look at CNN right now. 16 killed in carnival accident. And this is about Haiti, which has the gematria of 47, just like Lorena Rojas. It's just ongoing, Truth Seeker. I could do these video posts until the end of time. Some of you are amazed that I've already done over 300 video posts. If I could dedicate full time to this and I had a team of people, I'd already have 5,000 video posts. Because for the 300 stories I have done, I've missed, 4,000. These people are non-stop. So please read my written blog too. I do way more here. I post a lot of content here. Articles about the 21 Christians. Covered a bunch of stuff, Truth Seeker. All sorts of interesting stuff. Talked about Obama and Scrabble. This stuff will blow your mind. Right now you're going, what? Obama and Scrabble? Come read about it. Come read about it. Stuff will blow your mind, Truth Seeker. All right. Until next time.